There are no angels in the outfield at Dodger Stadium today, only demons. And that is the topic of today's preamble. The Los Angeles Dodgers are celebrating Gay Pride tonight, and later they will honor the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Then the Sisters are a notorious bunch of drag queens who make national headlines by mocking Catholics. There they are on the screen. One video making the round shows the drag queens reenacting the crucifixion, simulating sex with our Lord as he hangs on a cross. It's vile and it's disgusting. But the Dodgers say, hey, such behavior is worth celebrating. And tonight, that's exactly what they're going to do. The U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops released a statement condemning the ball club. This year, on June 16th, the day of solemnity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, a professional baseball team has shockingly chosen to honor a group whose lewdness and vulgarity and mocking our Lord, his mother, and consecrated women cannot be overstated. Have you ever noticed how the alphabet activists always target the Christians and the Jews? Do you really think the Dodgers would honor a group of gay Muslims who were mocking the Prophet Muhammad? Yeah, I don't think so. Senator Marco Rubio, writing in The Federalist, asked this multi-million-dollar question: how could a venerated American institution like the Dodgers, who play for 4 million Catholics in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles alone, and count devout Catholics like Vin Scully, Tommy Lasorda, Gil Hodges, among their beloved legends, how could they celebrate such radically anti-Catholic bigots? Why would Dodgers owner decide to taint baseball's beloved legacy of patriotism, faith, and family with a group that exists to defile religious values? Every one of our beloved institutions has been targeted by radical sex and gender revolutionaries. Your preschoolers can read a book about pansexuals, but Dr. Seuss books are banned because the Cat in the Hat is symbolic of colonial oppression, or the author was a white guy or something, who knows. The other day, President Biden invited thousands of people to the White House for his Gay Palooza. Transgender activists disrobed in front of children. A transgender flag was draped over the balcony, violating the U.S. flag code. Look at what's happening over at Fox News. A staffer the other day sent Matt Walsh shocking documents that allegedly show Fox's parent company urging staffers to become foot soldiers in the LGBT movement, writing this on Twitter. Fox Corps is celebrating Pride by encouraging employees to read about, brace yourself folks, glory holes. Sweet mercy America. Supporting a group that gives sterilizing hormones to homeless youth and deployed woke AI to monitor everyone. Now, understand what's going on here. They pretend to be defenders of the faith, but if these documents are true, once the cameras are turned off, the folks at Fox get their RuPaul on. Break out those feather boas, boys. Belt out that Taylor Swift anthem. You go, girl. CNN is just as bad. Their parent company is sponsoring an LGBT film festival next month, along with a drag queen story hour for children. Thank God for Newsmax. John Adams, our second president, once said that our Constitution is wholly inadequate for anyone other than a moral and a religious people. So when you take God out of our founding documents, guess what, folks? You get chaos in the culture, and that's what's happening in America. You take away our nation's moral foundation, and you wind up with pronoun-confused soy boys running around half naked on the White House lawn, and nobody wants to see that. This truly is the culture war battle of our generation. And our nation is now at a moral tipping point. Now, look, the average gay person in America, they just want to live their life. They want to embrace the American dream, and I respect that. You do you. But live and let live is no longer relevant in our society. What's happening today is not about tolerance. The radical activists want you to assimilate. Resistance is futile. And if you believe in the biblical definition of marriage, well, you will be labeled a homophobe. Now, if you believe that it's wrong for boys to undress in a girl's locker room, you're transphobic. Disagree with the alphabet activist, and they will destroy you. Just ask Anthony Bass of the Toronto Blue Jays. He's now on the unemployment line. And why is that? Because he shared a tweet supporting the boycotts of Target and Bud Light. The New York Times called Mr. Bass anti-queer. Their jihad on our culture is being waged at the White House, the schoolhouse, and even the church house. And very soon, it'll be coming to your house. Several states have already considered legislation that would remove children from homes where parents oppose the transgender movement. All that to say, get ready, America. Be prepared for that knock on your front door. And be prepared to give an answer when Biden demands to know, do you pledge allegiance to the transgender flag, or do you pledge allegiance to Old Glory? One final note about tonight's game at Dodger Stadium. Getting to second base tonight may not mean what you think it means.